Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. We're back, the Guadalajara and link up and everyone, we're all back together. We've just watched Maisey-Rose, Courtney. Just firstly, how proud are you of her? Another win here in Ireland on what is a very, very historic undercard and something, a moment that she'll remember for the rest of her life.
Mate, we got a pick, didn't we? The band is back together. World's worst boy band. Yeah, mate. Proud of Maisie. Good test again. Good 6 round under her belt, and just learning all the time, progressing, showing what she's learning, and just moving in the right direction.
It's like a double-edged sword, really, isn't it? Because you want to move and keep progressing, but then again, she's 22 and she only turned over 6 months ago, and she's already stepping up. And it's like, well, how quickly can you move? But I suppose that's a positive problem to have, really.
Yeah, I suppose it's good just to keep the stabilisers on a bit and just keep these good fights against good opponents with good records. So she's moving in the right direction. She's listening, learning, training hard, and keeping up with us on all the runs. So she grafts hard. So yeah, she deserves it.
Well, John, just firstly, you've had a bit of downtime in Cancun, I believe, with your missus and family. Just how was that? Kev is just on. How was that for you? And just nice to sort of, I suppose, you do your whole camp and you sacrifice so much to then just be back in touch with everything. Bit of reality again, enjoyment.
Yeah, it was nice. A bit of downtime, be a bit present in the moment with the kids and my partner. So that was nice. And just to get back to London and just get the response of all the people, the English fans and the family. So yeah, it's been nice. It's been a real humbling experience. It's great to obviously come back to the motherland of Dublin, Ireland, and got a lot of family here, so I'm not seeing them this weekend, but it's great to be back in big time boxing, back to Ireland. So it's all positive.
Look, as much as I am happy you had some downtime, that's not what we're here to talk about. There's some special names that we want to mention, and there's also the fight that you've just had. You fought Canelo, and all of a sudden you come back, you've done in a little Billionaire Boys Club jacket, you got the Rolex on. Look, is it not? Yeah, that's Billionaire Boys Club. Yeah, sub-brand actually.
Oh, sub-brand.
Yeah.
Educating me with a Stone Island badge.
Yeah.
Stone Island, anywhere you go.
Always.
Yep.
Always. Reflection on the Canelo fight, the whole experience. I mean, I look at even that journey on the way out and the way that people showed you love, and you know, everyone wanted a photo with you. Didn't matter where you were. I believe even in Cancun it was the same. Just an incredible week, something you'll never forget.
Yeah, humbling experience, incredible week, culture shock at times, but beautiful experience, once in a lifetime experience, and I cherish the memories. And listen, the fight didn't go the way I wanted it to. I was in there against a great fighter. I know he was going in the second, didn't help. I'd like to think it would have been a different story had that happened, but it did. It is what it is, and just happy that I see the final bell. Gave a great account of myself and kept fighting, kept battling away.
Well, it was an incredible. I know at the time you were gutted and everything, but now sort of time's gone on. You put in the toughest performance of any Brit, and it was a real valiant performance. How do you reflect it? Have you had time to watch it back or bits and bobs? I mean, it was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it back the other day, and it's great to immerse myself in there, but it was great to watch it back and see what a fight I made of it. When I was in there, I felt like you often don't realise. I suppose I went into a flow state mentally and just running off muscle memory and whatnot. But to look back on it, it's a great memory. My kids watched it as well, so it's great for them to see. Obviously, not all the blood and stuff, but that's, like I say, is what it is. But no, listen, I've got great fond memories of Mexico before and after the fight, so it's got a place in my heart for sure.
Absolutely. Look, there's some names that we want to talk about. I'll go jokingly first. Mr. Conor McGregor, the man who is sponsoring the event and absolutely loving every second of this week. He mentioned your name. Now, I'm not sure if this was in a fighting perspective or whatever, but I'm sure every man's dream would be to get in a professional ring with someone like Conor. If the opportunity came, and that is a big if, of course, you take that in a heartbeat.
He's making great products. I'm going to endorse them for him. Listen, who wouldn't want to get in there with him? Who did he get from fighting Mayweather? 100 million? We want a piece of that pie, don't we? So, why not? It's something I'd be open to. But, Eddie mentioned Golovkin the other day. Definitely a fight I'd be open to. There's also the likes of Benavidez, Plant. I don't want to be dropping down levels.
No.
I want to be continue operating at the level I've been operating at, and I want the biggest and best possible fights for me.
Funny you say that, John, because I was quite honest with you straight away, and I said, look, at your age now, I know you've just had an incredible performance, but obviously Canelo's got all the belts. You probably, well, you're not going to fight him again, etc. Is it the end of the road for you? I think, if you don't mind admitting it, before the fight, perhaps you maybe thought it could be the end, but now, I mean, you said to me you got out of the ring and you just want to keep going.
Yeah, I think beforehand, I think I was probably missing home, and I thought, win, lose or draw, this could be it. But listen, I got out of that ring and I just couldn't wait to fight again. So plus I've just reeled off 3 names that I'd like to fight to Peter Parsons. So shows I want to carry on, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Golovkin, the first one. Now that would be incredible. The O2 is something that's been mentioned. You've spoke to Ed. I know it's early doors. I know you're still enjoying yourself and etc. But as far as he's concerned, could it be a reality?
I don't know. He mentioned it to me. So listen, Golovkin's a legend. Been a big fan of Golovkin for the last 10 years. But same thing with Canelo. I was a fan of his long before. But put that aside and get the biggest and best fights. Listen, I've not been a super middleweight all the time, so I've been a fan of these people along the years. Just so happens we're all in the same division now. But listen, I just want the biggest and best fights, like I say, and if you're at 168 and you're in the top 10, then it's a possibility.
How does a fight with you and Gennady Golovkin go?
Well, I'd like to think it would go my way, me winning, me walking away with my hand raised.
You're meant to say, like, fucking batter him, or...
Listen, let's give the man the respect he deserves. He's been a servant to the sport. Throughout the years, he's took the rough with the smooth as well. I feel like he was harshly judged in the first. He's been a great fighter for the past however many years, but I want to fight the best and I want to test myself against him. So, yeah, I'll give him the respect he deserves, but going in the ring against him, I'll give it my all.
You mentioned Benavidez and Plant as well. Look, you've never been afraid of a challenge. You obviously went to fight Parker in his sort of, I say backyard, it was in London, but it was opposition territory in terms of promotions, etc. If the opportunity came and that was the fight and you had to go over to America, PBC show, etc., you're happy with that? Yeah. So same with Canelo, I suppose, as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my last 3 fights, I've been, 2 of them have been in London, but I've been in the away corners, so I'm not a stranger to an away corner now, so I want the biggest and best fights, and I'll go where I have to go to get them.
Well, John Ryder, always a pleasure. We very much look forward to your ring return. Just a final message. I know that there's a lot of fans already out there, and certainly a lot of new fans off your last performance.
Yeah, thank you for the old and new fans. Mexico was a dream, humbling experience, and I hope to have more big nights and more great fights for you to tune into.
John Ryder, top man, thank you for speaking to us at Boxing Social.